What is up guys, it's TFC today, bringing you another video, the second in my Team of the Week challenge. And as you know, it was the gold consistent team of the season without an inform, and also the silver and bronzes in there as well. And also we do have the actual Team of the Week. So decided I would go for the silvers, and there was a couple of requests for a couple of players to do it specifically. I'm not actually going to have time to do actual reviews on them, so apologies for that. But you know, I will just tell you how good they are, if they're worth picking up, and if they're worth their price tag. As you know, the ball will all be dropping as like stones really. They are not going to be going up anyway. In goal we do have Kotarovsky from Lech Poznan. I'm not really sure if that's how you say it, but anyway, he's a bronze goalkeeper. He's got 72 dive and 71 reflexes, which you know isn't too. That's pretty good for a bronze actually, and it's pretty good for 200 coins as well. Only 6'1", which is a bit of a letdown, but that is not the main point of this video for him anyway. In at the right centre back, we're going through to the Polska Liga, and we're looking for Lech Poznan once again, and we will look for, I think it's Colombia he's from. Anyway, I know this isn't the most exciting part of the video, but it's got to be done. And that is Arboleda, I think. Anyway, he's got 72 pace, 67 defending and 72 heading. He's not that fantastic, but you know, he does the job for 300 coins, and he's there just mainly for chemistry reasons. But you know, like I say, he's an alright centre back, but you know, these guys aren't really the main purpose. Then we move on to our first team of the season, and that is, this is going to be interesting, let's say Volachevix, or something like that. Was a really terrible pronunciation. But anyway, he's got 79 pace, 76 defending and 72 heading. He's only 6 foot and cost me 44,000 coins, and you know, he actually is a really, really good defender. You know, he's got good pace, which is good. He can win the ball in the air. But to be fair, he's in a really obscure league, and I don't know many people that would be looking to pick him up just for the fact that he plays in Polska Liga and he's also Polish. I don't know many people that make these kind of teams, but you know, if you are making these teams, you've definitely got to pick him up. He's just really good. But you know, there is, if you're going for like a hybrid, there's better options out there. But you know, he's probably the best Polish or Polska Liga player you are going to pick up for the centre back position. So then, his partner at the back, well no, his other partner is Sadlok from Chorzlo, and you know, he's pretty bad. You know, he was just there for chemistry. He's got 70 pace, 65 defending and 68 heading, cost me 200 coins, and we'll just move on for him as quick as possible. Then moving on to the right mid, we do have an informed player in Zumetra from Elche in the Liga Adelante. So 89 pace, 74 dribbling and 64 shooting. Not the most stellar right mid, but you know, he's only 15.5k and 89 paces. You know, it's good enough for me. He's got the 3-star weak foot and the 3-star skill moves, and you know, he's an alright player. He'll do the job in at that right mid position. Then over at left mid in this team, we do have Georgios Samaras from Celtic. You know, we're looking at 83 pace, 73 dribbling and 71 heading, 6'4", that's pretty good, big for a left mid. Cost me 500 coins, which you know is pretty good for him. You know, being a Celtic player, usually these kind of players do go for a bit more. But anyway, that's all I said about him, the better. Our first centre mid in this team is, let me just find him, is Sergi Roberto from FC Barcelona B. And he's got 68 pace, 73 dribbling, 62 shooting and 74 passing, 5'10", 3-star skills, 3-star weak foot and 1100 coins. He's there for chemistry, as all these little non-rares and silvers are, but you know, he is actually a pretty good player. You know, he scored a couple of goals, I'm saying that now, he's only scored 1 in 5, but you know, he did play quite well for me. Then his partner in centre mid is, you know, this guy is really, really good. It's team of the season Chris Commons, and we'll ask to put him in a team duel or review on him, but as I said, I don't have time. He's only 5'6", 4-star weak foot and the 3-star skill moves, and he cost me 169,000 coins. You know, on the card he got 76 pace, 81 dribbling, 80 shooting, 76 passing, and you know, I think playing him in centre mid, it wasn't really my best decision. He didn't really get involved in the game as much as I would have liked. He did, I think he scored 1 goal, I think, but it was a pretty nice goal, and you know, slightly disappointing, but you know, if you're making the SPL team, you've got to put him in at cam. He's probably way better than the rest in that cam slot. And also, even in a Scotland team, you know, if you're making teams like this, I wouldn't recommend them for a hybrid team. There is better options. But yeah, I don't think he's worth 170,000 coins. If you're going to thinking about getting him for your team, you know, let him drop. He'll go to about 100-ish by next week, I would imagine, maybe even lower. But like I say, I don't really think he's worth it. He did do okay, he didn't do anything wrong, but he didn't do anything right either, just doing his job as you should. And that's basically that on him. Then the left wing of this team is Gary Mackay-Steven from Dundee United. And yeah, he was there just for chemistry, but he was a really fun player to play with the 5-star skills and the 4-star weak foot, 85 pace, 79 dribbling. Basically the only stats he's got there that really, you know, concern me. And you know, he cost me 4,200, and you know, he was just, you know, a nice player to have in the team. He's just there once again mainly for chemistry. Then in our right wing we've got probably the most expensive and the standout and pretty much the show off of the team. I don't even know where he's gone. Where is he gone? Let me just search my club. Okay, we've managed to lose a player. Right, okay. Let's check my Twitter pile. What did I do with them? No, Malik, I probably could have sold him. Right. This really is not good. Maybe he's not in 343. Let's just search the club. Ah, and there he is. This is a pretty embarrassing moment in my video, but anyway, it is Delafeu, and oh my days, he is outrageously good. He is probably the greatest silver player I have used on FIFA 13 Ultimate Team. You look at 93 pace, 88 dribbling and 75 shooting, 4-star weak foot, 4-star skills, but he cost me 433,000. Really, really expensive player. But you know, his free kick stats, I think he's got 63 power, 98 accuracy, 99 curve and 99 penalty. I mean, that's pretty insane for any player, never mind a 74 player. But yeah, you've got to get him if you're making a team Spanish, you know, anything like that. He is just so good. If you were to make like Liga Adelante team and have Jesse Rodriguez on the left as well, that would be an amazing attack. And you know, he's worth picking up, and I'm looking to shift him as quick as I can because I think his price is only going to get lower. So definitely recommend Delafeu. And you might have seen as I was trying to find Delafeu, we do have team of the season Lee Griffiths, and this man was arguably the biggest letdown I've ever used. Like I really like Lee Griffiths in real life. I think he's a great player, but on this game he was just such a letdown. He did score 5 goals in 5 games, but he's got like a hat-trick in one of the games. On his card he's got 85 pace, 70 dribbling and 72 shooting. He cost me 110,000, which is pretty much a rip-off for what you're getting. So, you know, he just, maybe it was the formation, he was maybe a bit small for playing it in a 3-4-3 in the middle, but every time his touch was horrible, defenders just shoved him off the ball, his shot was, you know, I guess he scored a couple of good goals, but he just seemed like such a letdown, and, you know, I don't recommend picking him up, at least not at this moment in time, because he will drop to about 60-70k by next week. So, you know, he's just such a letdown. I couldn't believe how bad he was. But that's the team, guys. You know, it's a really, really strong team. I'll put some goals in it trying to win the Silver Cup, since we've got the majority silver team, or pretty much an all-silver team. But I mean, like I say, this team, you know, you're looking at the Delafeu who's been the best silver player on FIFA. Chris Commons is pretty solid. The centre back, you know, he does his job. Probably wouldn't recommend getting him though. And Lee Griffiths, I would just maybe avoid at all costs. He just did not really do it for me. If maybe you played him in like a 4-1-2-1-2 or a 3-5-2, he might do a bit better for you. But he just didn't really cut it for me. So I will just throw the goals in the next part of the video. So yeah, see you then. So guys, this is basically, you know, I'm sorry about this, I don't know why it changes the, what do you call it, like the audio, the way it sounds, but this is just some goals from, you know, going on my way to winning the Silver Cup. And there's how do you say it, Delafeu, I don't even know. Anyway, getting a goal there on his weak foot to make that a goal to us. Then, you know, this is in the same game. I think I happened to beat this guy quite comfortably. Good bit of play here. I'll eventually come to Samaras down on the left side. Samaras with a fake shot, and then, you know, he just puts that in top peg, and that is another goal. 2-0 it is in this game. But we do get another goal here through I'm not sure who it's through. We'll just let it play out, and you know, win the header there easily enough. It comes to eventually finds its way through here, and a good strike, a good strike from Gary Mackay-Steven on the weak foot to make that 3-1. And then we weren't done there. We went on through again. Good bit of work here. Eventually finding its way through to Defolú. Defolú coming inside. Ronaldo chop and hammers it in, and that is another goal to make that 4-1. So a comfortable win. I think that was the quarter-finals. So, in the second game we went, and we win the ball here. It's played through, a good little bit of work here, through to Defolú again. Defolú going in on goal and just plays it across, and Griffiths is there on hand to nod in, to knock in the rebound. So that put us 1-0 up, I think. Maybe he scored, I don't know. I didn't put his goals in, I don't know why, but didn't really see much point. But, so again, once again, good play again here. I don't know what happened to the first goal from Defolú in this game, but anyway, good bit of work there from Commons, and Commons with a really nice strike into the top right. So these guys, there's some really good goals here. Commons, he only got one goal, but his strikes were really good, and Defolú was just arguably the best silver on FIFA, and Griffiths was just such a letdown. I couldn't believe how bad he actually was. But anyway, here we go again. Good bit of play, works its way out here, and plays it in towards Griffiths. Griffiths takes it in stride and slots that under the goalkeeper. So I'll give it to Griffiths. He's got good finishing, but he's a bit too weak. Maybe if he played him in a 2 up front attack, he would be a lot better. Maybe get a bit more out of him, because he just gets out muscled off the ball far too easily for my liking in the 3-4-3. Not that I play the 3-4-3 too often, but still, Griffiths picks up the ball here, and Griffiths will go for the long range, and that's a really great goal from Lee Griffiths. So once again, he does have his moments. If you can get him on the ball and then a bit of open space, and you have a shot on the left foot, there's a good chance that is going to go in, and he's a really good player for that. And we get a good bit of play here. Defolú eventually finds Griffiths going down on goal, and that is basically an easy finesse shot for him. And that is bringing us to the end of this episode. So please like, subscribe and comment, and I will see you all next time.